Oh. Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Kind of a side note to bring up here, but I feel like we shouldn't trust the clock too much. It is the only form of time tracking we have, but at the same time, a clock is something that is adjustable, so we shouldn't place too much importance on it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here? It's not a good sign. Oh, wow, a lot has happened today. Let's see. Sayaka. I worry about her. She seems to be... like, I like her, because she's pretty and an idol and all that good stuff, but I get the feeling that she's a very selfish person too. But, do we need to look into all of this again? Maybe I should tidy up a bit. I don't need to write anything down right now. How about the bathroom? No, everything is still the same. Okay, who's at the door? It's nighttime right now, so if someone is coming to us, it must mean it's fairly important. Not a good sign. I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka! Oh, poor girl. Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay? Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird? Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden, my door started... Wait, who's saying this? Is it... It says Makoto right now, but I think Sayaka is saying that, right? And all of a sudden, my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up. It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside. But there was no one there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that? It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during the nighttime. Makoto, not can't. Should not. We should not go outside, but we surely can, just like how Sayaka is in our room right now. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better? What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so... But two people sharing one room is, you know... Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me neither. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms? Just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. Oh my god, no, it's not fine. It's not fine with me! Because she just told you someone was trying to rattle the door on her side. Why would you want to go to that room? Oh my god, I'd rather sleep in the bathroom in my own room. Seriously, is that not an option? Oh my god. No, this is such a bad idea. This is so bad. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine. I trust you. What would you do in her room? Like, smell her clothing? It's not that bad, right? In that case, then... Oh, now it's nighttime. Okay, cool. You know this line? I really don't know if I'm overthinking this, so I'm gonna say everything I think of. But it says, the doors to the dining hall will be locked and entry is strictly prohibited. Doesn't that kind of mean that you can be inside the dining hall? And the doors will be locked and then you'll just be inside the dining hall? I know there was another regulation saying about how we will be punished accordingly if we're found sleeping outside of our own dorm room. But if we're in the dining hall and not asleep, that's fine, isn't it? It says sleeping, so if you don't sleep, I feel like that might be okay. Good night. Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we'd better trade keys too. That is such a bad idea. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again? Like I said, I'm psychic. Oh, I'm worried. Huh? Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to go back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then. Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. Oh, but what if it's you? What if you're asking me for help? Oh. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, and by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door while you pull it out. Just do that, and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? You might need to go, take a leak, right? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning. So, thank you. Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka. Oh my goodness, I feel such an unease right now. Something is going to happen to Sayaka. Oh man. What else do I think is important right now? Whoever is in this room has access to the toolkit because we never actually took it with us. So, Sayaka will have access to our toolkit, and I don't know if we're gonna have access to Sayaka's sewing kit. So that might be something to think about. Oh, and about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Look at that gender confirmation, the pink pillow. So, this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice though. Oh, I'm pretty sure the person who was rattling Sayaka's room, that person is still watching us. That person probably saw us come out. I don't know, I just feel like not good. Not good. I don't have to go to sleep just yet. There's no lock on this, right? If I remember right... Oh wait, no, the other way around. All the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. You can't, even if you wanted to. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. That's... Oh, the CD. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we'd found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. I feel like it just really... I don't know, judging by what she said before, I'm inclined to think that it's just something to do with her idol group. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. That's kind of perverted. Feeling a bit better than before, I fell asleep. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt corpse, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress out about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear. So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together. Please, nothing happened during the night, please. God, please. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Hey, good morning. Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers, and the ones who showed up a little late. Yo. Sorry, I'm a little late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning, duty took a little longer than usual. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever. Oh my god, Sayaka, please show up. Fuck. I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone. My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm. What? Is it so awful to be late? I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. No. No. But at least everyone has arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Byakuya. Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late... What's going on? Did something happen? Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Why are you late then? Did she forget about our breakfast promise? Oh no. I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. Oh no, and you know what? Byakuya and I are probably the prime suspects then. It's not right for us to be making an arrangement with Sayaka without telling everyone else, because that's putting ourselves in a very vulnerable position, which we have done, and Byakuya might be suspicious too, because he was the last one to come. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, no. The room had been completely transformed. What the hell? Oh no. Look, the sword is gone. No, the sword is right here, but gold. Gold will be everywhere. It looks like the lint roller has way less sheets than it used to. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Bathroom? You're right. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I get it. Okay, let's go. I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. No! It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... everything went black. Oh my god, shit is hitting the fan. Chapter 1, to survive deadly life. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Ah, you're awake! Finally! Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping! Get your ass up! Huh? You're unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No! I have to see for myself! Listen to us, man! What do you think is gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging around in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead! Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone. None of us want to be here right now either. Then, why? Monokuma probably. Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's so obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again. Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear ×1 rule. Then, who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her. Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of. Hey, hold on! Don't just assume he's telling the truth! That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Why are you laughing? It's 'cause... Naive! You're just so naive! You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? There's him manipulating us. He never told us about what he's gonna tell us now, right? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive! No, 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 the real thing has just begun. The real thing? Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember? You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. But for how long though, right? That is what you are talking about, is it not? Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
卓球裁判では身内に潜んだ黒は誰かをお前らに議論してもらいます。
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is.
その結果は卓球裁判の最後に行われる投票により決定されます。
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
そこでお前らが導き出した答えが正解だった場合は
If the answer you've arrived at is correct,
秩序を乱した黒だけがお仕置きとなりますので残った他のメンバーは共同生活を続けてください。
only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
ただしもし間違った人物を黒としてしまった場合は
However, if you choose poorly,
罪を逃れた黒だけが生き残る。
Whoa.
残った白全員がお仕置きされてしまいます。
then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
So, the word has been brought up quite a bit, punishment, but I don't think it's ever been explicitly stated what it actually is.
その場合、もちろん共同生活は強制終了となります。
Is it death?
Which of course means your school life will come to an end.
Okay, so right now we have 14 people. One person is the murderer. So either 13 of us live and one person die, or one person live and 13 of us die. So we really do not want to be making a mistake.
以上、これが卓球裁判のルールなのです。
As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply,
なんと
it's execution. Execution? And by execution, you mean?
処刑は処刑だよ。処刑。
Execution is execution. Execution.
天気椅子でブリブリ。6月でもくもく。ハリケーンなんちゃらで体がバラったりってやつだよ。
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
偉いね。
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line.
そうそう。
Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
A new rule has been added. Wait, hold on a second.
何言ってんの？
You're freaking insane, you know that?
は？何よ？
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
おやおや。
Why not?
やめろって。
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
なんと。
What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
何言ってんの？
What? Punishment?
I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Oh, remember that very beginning introduction cutscene we saw? Oh my god. Shut the hell up! Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be a part of this. Don't be so selfish. You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. Oh, the evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to get through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then... Are you enjoying yourself now? Are you?
学園長ことモノクマへの暴力を禁ずる校則違反だね。
Uh-oh.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
召喚魔法を発動する。助けて、グングニルの槍。
I invoked the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear Gungnir.
Oh my fucking god! What in the actual fuck? I mean, I was always waiting for someone to die, but 2 in a row? My favorites? Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why me? Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. What the? I don't... This can't be real! No way!
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
僕は本気だよ。
Now you see just how serious I am.
逆らう生徒は蜂の巣になったり爆発させられたり生き埋めにされたり溶かされたりエトセトラエトセトラ
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc., etc.
そんな風になりたくなかったらお前らは学園の校則にしっかりと従うこと
So if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd better obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
あのね
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality!
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
Change my mind.
やっぱり
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
はにゃはにゃ
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time.
Shut the fuck up.
Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma File.
This is really twisted. Like, whoever's behind all of this, it's not just about being sadistic. They want to see us tear at each other. They even compiled all the information on the death, which I assume includes stuff like time of death, weapon of choice, and all that stuff, right? Why?
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask?
Your cameras?
'Cause the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka? Well, yeah, that makes sense because he has to determine if we're right in the end or not.
Of course I do! If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh? Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened. Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do.
On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to find out.
A part of me thinks that Sayaka just died because it would be really easy to pin it on me. Of course, it's not just about being able to kill somebody, right? You need to make yourself look not suspicious while making someone else look more suspicious. And right now, very obviously, we are the most suspicious because she died in our room. So later, whoever accuses us, I think we should pay attention to who that person is.
Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.